Hello, this is Dr. Anthony Fesmire, and this video is the first in a 5-part series on the minor pentatonic scale. A minor pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale. Penta, meaning 5. It's a scale that's commonly used in all kinds of contemporary music, including rock and blues and jazz and metal and R&B. Really, any type of contemporary music uses the minor pentatonic scale. The one that we're going to work on is the A minor pentatonic scale. It has the following notes: A, C, D, E, and G. Those 5 notes will be learned all over the neck through these 5 positions. Let's go ahead and start here with our first finger on an A note. The second note of the scale will be a C note, which I will play with my pinky here. Now, the nice thing about these scales is that they're all within a position where you don't need to do very much stretching, so the hand position always feels very comfortable. So from here to the A, to the C, and then moving on to the A string, I have a D note followed by E note. So the fingering for that is first finger and third finger. So far, A to C is first pinky, D to E is first third. Now the next string, the D string, will be first to third as well, and that's a G to an A note. Then the next string, the G string, will also be first to third, which will be a C note followed by a D note. So let's go ahead and check out that much so far. I've got A, C, first pinky, D, E, first third, G to A, first third, C to D, first third. So first pinky, first third, first third, first third. The next few strings will be first pinky, if you're really paying attention to the pattern, which you should. But the notes are E to G on the B string, and then A to C on the high E string. So what we have for this scale is A, C, D, E, G. And then we start again. A, C, D, E, G. And then we're going to add another A to C up on top. Now, as you're first learning to play the scale, I would recommend with the right hand to just all do downstrokes, so picking toward the floor. As you get better at playing the scale, start to alternate pick, which is a down followed by an up. Now, this is the ideal scale for alternate picking because there are 2 notes on every string, so all you have to do is play down, up on each string. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So what I would do first is just get used to the notes in the left hand, eventually work on the alternate picking, and then really get familiar with the ascending version of the scale, which means going from the low notes to the high notes. Now sometimes that's a little bit confusing on the guitar because as we're ascending, going from low notes to high notes, we're actually moving toward the floor. So you might think about it in terms of the piano. Low to high on the piano would be from the left hand to the right hand, or left side to the right side. Okay, low notes to high notes, ascending. So just get really familiar with the ascending version of the scale first. And then after you do that, work on the descending version, which is exactly the same thing. It's just doing it in reverse. Now, what I recommend as far as the right hand goes is that I just finish with the A and the C up on top, and that's a down pick followed by an up pick. Now, I'm going to go ahead and repeat the C note, starting off that down-up pattern again. So now I have down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, as I do the descending version of the scale.